Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Um, you may be able to tell that I have a slight cold or allergies, or hopefully not COVID. I'm not certain which yet, but yeah, definitely I sound a little congested, but I'm here and we are going to be doing this thing. Um, and I think today we're going to move on to the next section of our world building, which is the aliens from prior to the humans being on the planet. Um, and we're going to start with sort of an environment of some kind. And I haven't entirely decided what yet, um, but I think it's going to be. I think they will have crashed on this planet. Actually, they are not native here either, so it'll be something related to their ship in some way. Um, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to delete our basic cube, and I'm thinking some kind of like a very narrow ravine, possibly even to a tunnel. So let's go ahead and do that. We did a ravine before, and it worked out pretty well. Let's see if we can't do something kind of similar with it today. Um, maybe bring a person in for scale first. Here's our guy. Make sure I get the scale right. Okay, cool. So then let's make him unselectable. Shift A, curve, Bez, and edit, delete it, and draw it. We don't need to go too long. I think we kind of want it to be fairly straight this time. Let's do that. um, yeah, that looks okay. And object mode. Let's come down here and geometry. Let's extrude it out so it's a 4 meter wide thing. I guess A, and rotate him 90 so it's flat, and we need to fix these ends. Right. Okay, grab that one. There we go. There we go. Let's fix that side, and okay, looks right. Now we could widen it here if we wanted to a little bit with the radius like that. Let's dump that up. Sure. Widen this out a little bit too. And come to this one and G. That should be fine. Maybe I'll narrow this one down actually a bit. Bring it in. So we get kind of like a chamber type area. Okay, cool. Now we can just object, convert to mesh, take a look at it. Yeah, fine. So we still have some weirdness. X, edge, fine. That's fine, and that's fine. And let's actually just use quad remesh to like 200 and remesh it. And delete the original. And we got, yep, nice. That'll work well. So let's select our edge size here and here, not there, and there. I don't need this one. Great. And we don't need that one. And E up and scale it out just a little bit. And E up and scale it out just a little bit. And one more. And we scale in just a little bit. So we get this kind of like curved in pea pod kind of look. dig in that. And then I just want to fix these. SY0 cool GY. Great. I'm going to probably UV it again, but, or sorry, not UV. And we'll go to here. Quad remesh it again. And we'll go to 400 this time and remesh it. And delete the one before. Good. Seems right. Pretty straightforward, really. And we'll go ahead, append, terrain, go ahead and jump that in. Node tree, trainer base. Let's make sure it's the right scale. Add modifier. It is, but that's entirely too intense. 5. 5 seems good. Okay. Now, I'm trying to decide how I want this to work. Like, I want there to be a crashed ship with some elements that maybe kind of expanded, like the crystal kind of grows. So it's maybe not, or maybe there was a couple of ships, but it's not like a full planet. They didn't start here. They were a colony here and they failed to, basically, or if not a colony, at least people here. And I want this to sort of be our first introduction to that from our people. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but you know, hey, let's apply this. I think we like it. And I think we're gonna grab live stream. Sure, yep. Material, sandstone, desert sandstone. There we are. Append. Let's just give this desert sandstone, and we need to UV it. Sure, cube should be fine. What do we got? Okay, so we got sand on the side, but mostly rock going up. Which is, I actually want more sand and a little less rock on this one, I think. Did I get my little, oh no, I didn't get my controller. Should have. Sphere, no, I did. Great. So let's see what it's doing. Anything? Yeah, it's doing that, but it's still not getting us. Rotate it back to 0. Yeah, okay. We want more sand, less rock. We want just like mostly a sandy, almost canyon, just in general. Let's take a look, see what we can do. There's our control, edit. So the first thing we're going to look at is, where's our separate XYZ? Normal separate XYZ, it's up here at the top. Okay, and we want a lot more sand. So that'll bring that in, and less rock, just in general. More like that, okay. then let's see. This is multiplying, so this one's bringing it down. So we have less of this. And it gives us more rock. Maybe let's make our noise just a little bit. Increase the roughness. Not really doing too much. Bring that in. Okay, that's all right. And then this one is our gradient. And that's just doing our height. Cool. And then this one, let's see if we take this down. Not really doing much of anything here. Well, not in this one anyway. Well, maybe that's okay to start with. We'll go with that. This is what? Adding more sand to that, right? And this one is removing. Our final. Cool. That seems all right. Yeah. We'll maybe play with the scale on it a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm really not sure what I want to do for the environment for this one, to be honest. I know what I want the crystal to look like, but I'm not sure how I want to show it terribly well yet. It needs to be down. I'm just not really feeling this canyon yet. Maybe I'll come back to it. Let's think about what we can do for a shape and then figure out where to put that shape. Maybe that's a better way this time. Kind of want a corridor. Plane, sure. Let's go SX2, SY10. Great, okay. That works. And 2, GZ5, E, GZ5. Cool. SX out like that. Okay. Maybe this is a better way to do it. We'll go more crystal forward. That seems acceptable. Let's just solidify it out a bit. How thick do we want it to go? Let's see. That seems like a reasonably good wall. Kind of okay with that. Maybe I want to duplicate this object too once first. Let's apply it. I'm going to move it to potential cutter. Just call it source, just in case. Right. Let's take this thing, and I do want to be ruined because I want to be here for a long time, but I also want to feel a little bit more sci-fi. So I'm gonna 2, add some edge loops there, and a loop there, and a loop there. Okay. And just to warp things out a little bit, pick that up. It's kind of gonna change that around like that. Okay. Cool. And then maybe that's K. Let's just knife tool along there. It's gonna create us just some alternate geometries. Maybe we'll do one more knife tool too here. Okay, and one more on the other side too. All right, let's try that. And that seems good. Shift Q, random panels, radial. That actually looks kind of cool. Let's see if we can't cut one. We want to decrease our thickness. Yeah. And let's try different seed. I like that better. Cool. Alrighty. I want to just merge it with this too. Join them, tab A, M by distance. Cool. Actually, before I do that, unmerge them. This object, I just want to make it solid. Solidify, not an even thickness. Cool. It's all wonked out in the back. Not sure that's a problem for us yet. Let's apply this. Control A. Now let's just join these with a Boolean, actually. Union. Yeah. And apply it. So it should all be one object now. All right. A. Oh, where's the other one? Come on. Just gonna get rid of that. Oh, that was my cue thing before. Okay. Here and here. Control plus. Great. Modifier, Boolean, exact, union, apply. Morning, Michael. Did that work? Let's see. Looks like it did. I'm just going to delete this one. Okay, so we have a single object now, right? A, M, distance. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah. So now what's the best way to cut it apart? I'm going to try RDB Lab. Prep. Let's see, it's already pretty subdivided, right? Yeah, we could subdivide it once, I suppose. One subdivision. Yeah, that looks good. Apply it. Hey, Infinity. Scatter. Add a standard scatter. Sure. Density 60. I don't know, it makes a huge difference. Let's go to 120. Okay. Accept it. And then fracture. Single collection. Crystal. Did I spell it right? Crystal. And fracture. Let's see what this does. Just trying to kind of mess it up a little bit. Whew, okay, yeah, that messed it up a little bit. But I think that's okay. I'm just going to delete a couple of these ones that do weird things, but that's fine. Apply. We're going to delete this one. Yeah, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That one. And that one. But that's all right, because I kind of wanted it to have that anyway. That works. Now let's select all, join them back together. And let's try, can we just do a Boolean or a bevel modifier on it? Bevel and geometry clamp the overlap. Ooh, new. Let's cut down to like 1. Why are you all going to there? That's very bizarre. Let's get rid of that. See what's happening there. Looks okay. Did I apply that fractal? I think I did, yeah. Okay. Now, each one of these is its own object, but it's together. So see tab A, control bevel and do it this way. Increase that. This one doesn't have a geometry clamp overlap yet. It does. Clamp overlap. Cool. We get some holes. Some weirdness. Yeah. Okay. That's starting to feel pretty cool, I think. Now, let's just give it our material. I made this over the weekend and I thought it was cool looking. Dump that on. Just move this out to the new area. Close area, Z8. It needs to be UV'd. A, U, smart UV? Sure, let's try it. No, it's actually... No, I'm not. Undo. Go back to the join. Actually, let's not even join it yet. Select each one of these. Let's see, can I just do this one and control bevel, or just bevel with the... Can, yeah. And clamp the overlap on geometry. Is it doing anything? Let's see. Off, on. Rather than that, let's try percent and give it Okay. Just want to see that one thing. Ooh, it's not solid. That's why. Okay. You have to pay for quad remesh. I don't know. It's um, it does do a licensing kind of thing. I remember. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking me, but I know it's not. It's not a freebie. Can we solidify inward? And not an even thickness. Now let's look at it. Give it that. Maybe. Now, bevel. Percent. So I try to get something like that for each object. So if we select this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, link materials, copy modifiers. Is that better? I feel like that might be better. Yeah, A, copy modifiers. So each one is its own thing now. Oh yeah. That feels like that's better. And now let's give it this material, right? Yeah. And actually we need to, let's see, A, link, copy link materials. Let's see if we can do it separately. Ah, that could be it. It's getting there. Let's see. Face orientation. Make sure we're all facing outward. We are. Cool. It's kind of cool. Let's see. A, object, convert to mesh, and join them together just to make it a single thing. Let's see what it does. It rethinks a lot. Or we get an optics error. Ooh. Let's see if it'll let us jump back. There we go. Okay, well, that fixed that. Yeah, that's better. This object here, he should not be. I thought I had him set to not selected, you bastard. Okay, well, edit. It's going to delete this guy then. Control L, Alt Z. Vertices. Cool. Human just delete this whole hierarchy now. Now this object should just be cut crystal, none of these other things. There we go. There we go. That's looking better. That was kind of what we wanted. Get these kind of nasty ass cracks. Feels good, man. Okay. And if we have our source still set to there, which is cool. Nice. We can do something with that. Now, how do we want to do? Let's bring back our tunnel, just see what it looks like. And I don't even hate that, actually. Scale it in. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'll line it up like that. And I ideally would like it to, to line up the walls a little better on that side there. I'm trying to think what our best option for doing that would be. Maybe just edit the wall or sculpt the wall. Let's see how we feel about it. Let's try it and see. Bring it in, out, in. Something like that. Kind of digging it. That in a little more. Yeah. I am definitely digging that. Excuse me. I hate having colds. I really do. Nice. Yeah, I think that's cool. We're going to keep tweaking it though. Sculpt mode, bring this up. I'm going to get it down a little bit. I want to see more on the ground too. Cool. Great. Yep. Now, I kind of want to pour some more sand on it, which is just kind of insane, but I sort of do. We'll see. Let's bring that in a little bit more. I just want these edges to be up. That feels good, I think. And I'm just gonna bring up our exposure, see better what we're doing. I'm wondering if I just don't want this whole thing to be sand to the ground. Let's take a look. See if we like it better that way. Something like that, yeah. I think that's the song. We just make it pure sand. Is that too sandy? I don't know. Let's keep playing. I'll just try a few things. Sand control. What if I get rid of this one? Okay, so this is sand is everywhere is white. So let's just like punch the shit out of this. I want even less rock. Even I suppose I could just take this rock. Where's that going to? It's going to A. So I take this and make it 1. And it gives us everything is sand there. Okay. Is it all pure sand now, or do we have any rock? We should have some rock from those subtracting things. Let's look. Come on. This is gradient, and that's our pure. We're set to, that's fine in this one. I don't care. This one, here, here, I just, no, multiply that, right? Oh, it's screening. That's adding. Okay, well, this one, let's adjust it. Let's multiply. And it takes us to, yeah, now we need to add more again, but let's go in the right direction. Let's see how that looks. That's better, I think. There's a little hint of some rocky stuff in there, but it's mostly sand. I can live with that, I think. Mhm. Now, I want to try something a little bit funky here at the end, just for funsies. I want to close up this space here with, I'm just gonna Shift A, mesh, random starship, alien shapes, and F9. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of it first. Let's see if we can't. Always wants to turn these things back on though, doesn't it? Where's this? In RDB Labs, we're gonna move this out. Crystal, the scene collection. I'm just gonna get rid of RDB Lab now. And turn off that. Shift A, mesh, random starship, alien ship. Hull sections 6, doesn't matter. That's cool. Even just on its own, that's kind of what I was looking for. Yeah, something like that. Actually, I think will work real nice. Let's just try our hull seed, but yeah, all these are cool. We'll go with this one. Why not? Okay. Now, if we turn back on our tunnel, right, and shit our crystal too, might as well. Just see what we got. Let's scale this sucker up. rotate it up and put it like that there. It's kind of neat. I actually maybe like it more than my tunnel, which is often how these things sort of work, right? Do we want to cut into it any? We could. I haven't saved yet. Jesus. Oops. All right, let's do that first. New 2406 24 1 live stream Crystal Ruins. Great. Now, solo that sucker here. Do we want to RDB labs it, or maybe we try erode it instead? And we go to edge depth of just 0.1, so it keeps it pretty straight. Edge erosion of 0.1. Erosion of, yeah, I don't even mind that, but let's leave that for it is. Cuts 5. Does it get any seed? Show me some cuts. Cool. Okay. Cuts 10. Great. Cut fill 0.2, 0.5, 0.75, 1. Okay. Maybe on a bit more. I guess 1's as much as it'll go. Yeah, exactly. Right. Normally Blender's not too bad about that. And actually it still saves the autosave anyway. So like you can just go back and get it. So it's not as bad as all that, but resolution of 5. Let's see if that gives us something cool. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Maybe we'll go to cut fill of 0.9. Bring it back a little. 0.75. Fills it more when there's higher resolution too. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's apply it. Maybe it would have been an easier way to do the other one too. I don't know. We may still yet redo the other one. Nothing is sacred. Link materials. I do like that rounded edge more, actually. That is cool. I wonder, this thing is, can I just, it's going to make any difference? Probably not much of one. I like the rounded on it. I'm still trying to define the look of what I want these ships to be too. So that's part of the, I don't know, problem, but whatever. You guys get to, see me work because I don't actually know what I want this aliens race design language to be. Yeah, that doesn't work. We don't get any more out of that. I mean, I had fun making that, but I like the rounded on it more. Maybe we try a combination of some more smash modeling. See what we get out of that. Or, I mean, let's keep playing. Let me get rid of all this stuff again. Random starship again. Operator preset, alien shapes. Cool. Now I wonder, actually, what would happen I want to make it a bit wider on the X scale. Ooh, yes. Cool. What's our mirror set up to? Turn off mirror Z. Interesting. Let's apply that sucker. And let's RY 180. Cool. Alt V, face orientation. Doesn't even matter though, because I think I'm going to do solidify out and turn off even thickness. Okay. And let's see, SZ. Let's see how that looks. If we turn back on our ground and even our crystal and just scale it up. Where'd my ship go? There it is. If we do it like this, does that give us something cool? Cross them together. That is kinda neat. I like it. I think we're onto something here. I'm not sure we'll even keep the other one, but we'll keep it for right now. Grab this sucker here. Now let's come here, Shift A, mesh, create a rock. Scale it way up and cut it out of that thing and apply it. Opened up the front end, great. And maybe we'll do the same thing here to open up the back end. Cool. It's not solid. Did it do solid on the other end? No, it didn't. Damn it. Undo. Gotta go back. Okay. Here, Boolean, exact, solver options, hole tolerant, self-intersection. Yeah, cool. That gets us solid on that side. Excellent. Apply. I mean, I just use the same rock. Screw it. Come down. Control minus. This thing again. Boolean. Exact. Yeah, it actually worked this time. Don't even need to do the other stuff. Apply. Excuse me. Delete that. Okay. So we got a hole coming through now. Neat. Alrighty. Now let's take this sucker, rotation scale, and erode it. Oh yeah, that didn't work, did it? Let's see what the resolution of 5, so let's see if it comes back. Yeah, 5, okay. So that worked. Edge depth 0.1. Edge erosion 0.1. Smooth, let's go to like 5, see what that does. Cuts that down. Still a lot. Let's see, before, I'm losing all those cool lines, aren't I? Yeah, we are. Cuts 10. getting any. Show me the cuts. There's a cut. Cuts. I just want a lot of them if I can. The thing I love and dislike about this tool is it's just not very controllable sometimes. Let's see, 3. I should even be able to do this, but where are my cuts at? Come on. Try one more. He's not giving me cuts. Let's see. Do we like it anyway? We might like it anyway. We're getting some cuts from the other stuff too. It's not awful. Let's apply it. See what we get. Take a look at it. If nothing else, link materials. Just want to feel a little less human manufactured. That does seem much cooler. And I actually don't mind the intersection of these two, and it does give us these holes, which are neat. Kind of gives us backart cuts. That is better. Okay, cool. So we're liking that. Reasonably anyway. Now, yeah, that's just cool. Maybe we can play with our, now we've added more here. Grab this bad boy, sculpt, pull it back out a little. There's more of that. And that hole there, both of which are kind of cool. And here, I don't think we'll see it as much because it's underneath the other one, but let's pull it back. Cool. I'll bring this in that, so get rid of that hard edge. Okay. Neat. I am kind of digging it. What I'm not digging, and I'm just seeing it now, is the top of this thing is annoying me. I'm just gonna probably pull it out of frame. It was just too sharp an edge. I should have fixed it before, but I didn't. Let's sort of set a camera now. Something like that. Excuse me. Lens. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how we feel about that. It's starting to feel like something. Is it cool? I don't know. Maybe. Mode. I want to try a few more things. And we're doing okay on time too, so that's fine. We'll do that. Rather than manually applying or physically applying snow, or sand, let's manually apply sand with the snow apply. Append up Where am I? Terrain generator up. Name snow generator. Node tree snow gen, presumably. And let's look at just this bad boy here. And add modifier, geometry nodes, snow generator. And I'm trying to remember how this works. Paint it, but how do you paint it? Maybe I'll pull up the original actually. Haven't used this one in a couple months, like a year. I just want to add some sand to some like corners and stuff, but I don't want to have to deal with it by dropping it down there physically. So open name snow generator. Let's see, how does he apply it? Is there a group snow map? And if we look, let's just turn off that. Weight paint, yep, and snow map. Selection, snow, he gives it a name. Okay, I see. I got it now. So here in, we'll call it sand map. And then we'll go to weight paint. And which one is max? Yeah. Is it down? Oh. Oh, I bet you. No, we should be. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Now I can see it. Paint it here. And here. Yeah, I'll just kind of come in. Just fake some stuff where we want it. There. Along the top here. Just to see. Anyway. And along here. And like in there and there. Great. Let's see if that's enough. Object mode selection is now going to be sand map. Turn it on. Okay. And material is going to be sand. Does it sandstone? Sure. Let's see what that gives us. Cool. That does bring in some sand. Thickness 0.1. Does it go up? Why is it minus? That's interesting. No. 0. Oh, I see. So it pushes it in. Great. That looks okay. It is going to need to be sand, though, and not sand. Okay, snow resolution. If we punch that up, does it give us more? That is better. Sure. Cool. Oh, we are getting UVs. Good. Let's again turn off this sucker and weight paint. Let's just go a bit down the center too. Great. I need to do more weight paint. Weight painting is just awesome. Cool. I'm actually going to take. What we got? That's one. Yeah. Let's get on to this one too. Control link. Copy modifiers. So now we're on this bad boy here. He needs a sand map as well. Sand map. And weight paint. And just do a little bit like that. There. Just trying to keep it somewhat organic looking, I guess, is what I want. So a little bit there, there. Weight painting is awesome. It's just, I never think about it until I'm like, oh, why didn't I just do it that way? Kind of thing. There we go. And there we go. Cool. Object mode. Turn it back on. Did it get any? Let's see. Can't tell. Yes, it did. Okay, but we need to go to full sand. We just need a sand material now. Shift A, mesh, cube. Just going to move it off to the side. Give it our sandstone. Make it new. We're just going to make it sand. And edit it. Just make it sand. Okay. Back to layout. And here, sand. And here, sand. Great. It's great to see. That works pretty well. I'm not entirely happy with the UVing on it, but yeah. So we come to this bad boy again. Weight paint. Oh, it's turned off. Let's turn it on. See if it actually helps us. It does help to have it turned on. Yep. Lots of sand in there. That looks good now. I think we need a little bit more sand up on top here on this thing, which we could just, let's see, weight paint. Turn this off. Yeah, let's add that. There we go. It only goes where you got vertices. So sometimes if you don't have enough vertices, it can be a bit of a pain. But object mode, turn it back on. Let's see how that looks. Now we need more. Okay. Let's grab this. Sculpt mode. Yeah. We're going to bring this back in. Oh, come on. That, and then we'll push that back. Get out of here. Okay. Good. Maybe same over here. Bring it in. Push it back. Having all these materials be the same kind of helps unify it afterward too. So even though all those objects are just smashing into each other, because of the same materials, you don't really notice. Not crazy about this here. We need a little bit more something. I also think we need to smooth our sand down a little bit. That's this one. Yep. Noise strength 0.01. Make it better. It's thinking. 0.1. It's not bad. Let's come back to here and weight paint a bit more just into the sides there. So we'll turn that off. Object, weight paint, and we'll just add a bit more there and there. Kind of just blast this whole area. Not that I think we'll see that stuff, but blast that area. Great. Object mode, back in. Yeah, it is really bumpy though. Noise scale of, we're going to 8.3. What if we go to like 2? Way better. Maybe even 0.5. Make it way smoother. Yeah, that's much better. Let's do the same on the other one. Strength of like 0.5. Let's see. I think we're going to need to do a bit more on this one too. I just pointed with my hand, but the one at the end. Oh yeah, that's better. I think we've lost our UVs, but I can get that back. Cool. So let's go to this bad boy. Yeah. And link, copy modifiers. So we're on him alone now. Right. He also needs a sand map. Right. Yep. And then we can come into weight paint. And we're going to turn it off so we can see what the hell we're doing. And we're just going to kind of go along the top, along there. Kind of into these cracks a little bit. Like that. Sand can sort of collect, so like it can sit in faces you might not think it would, but let's see what we're looking at. A little bit around the bottom, so it unifies into that. There. up there. And there. And go slightly bigger brush. Sure. Let's see. Turn it on. Take a look. And it's thinking. And that is entirely too much damn sand. Let's see if we can cut it down on this one. Otherwise, I'll come through and just bring it in. But come on. All right. So we just need to edit it. We got too much sand. I hate sand. Weight paint. Much wow, right? Much chafing. Come on. All right. Let's turn it off. Yeah, we're just gonna go less. Strength of 0 here. And we're just gonna, oh no, strength of 1, weight of 0. And we're just gonna cut back out this stuff here. Maybe we go to weight of like 0.1. Let's see if this will do anything. So we maybe have like a little bit, maybe 0.3. I don't know if this will work, but we'll try it. I want to go right along those cracks, but small. Okay. And turn that back on. Da 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 da. Cool. Maybe. Let's see. Object mode. It's thinking. Still too much. Okay. Turn it off. Weight paint. Probably because of the resolution on it. So actually, let's see. No, the resolution should be pretty high. Oh, it's high because we've done through this thing, right? Whatever. We're nuking this thing down. Weight to 0. So just got a little bit up there now and there. Let's see what that does. I don't want a lot, but I do want it unified a little bit. Still so much. What the heck is going on? I bet you I know. Let's see. Minus 0.05. Let's just see if we can do it this way. And it's thinking. That's better. That's a lot better. Even a little bit more. Minus 0.07. See if that'll work. And then it'll probably end up being 6. This is what we'll do. But do. Yeah. How did I call it? Yeah, it's going on the inside, I think, is what's happening. But minus 0.06. I still think this will be okay. And I know I was okay with 0.5, so. Yeah, minus 0.055. We'll split the difference one more time, even though it takes it a little while to do. We're at a huge number of polys for the sand, too. This is part of our issue. We're at like 30 million tries now for all this stuff. So it takes it a little while. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. We are losing our UV, looks like here. Which kind of makes sense, yeah. Okay, let's try to fix that. So, can we apply this snow or sand? Or do we just want to go to... Which is a better way? Shading. I don't want to... Where'd my cube go? There's my cube. Sand. Edit our sand. Tab. And mapping all of these to object. And we want to go box, 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 box. And blend, I think we're going to make it 1 on all of them too. So it'll blur the sides if it becomes a problem. Let's see what that does to our... Chances are we're going to have to change our scale around now. Oh, I know what I'll do. Yeah. Okay. Object is going to be that cube. Yeah. Mhm. Come on. Where'd my cube go? Oh, it's not here. Come on, cube. Yes, you're slow. Yes, we know. Come on. Great. Cube. Origin. Scale. Is that giving us better? Yes, it is. But ew, no. Maybe too much. Make sure I still have it selected. I do. That seems a little better, but still wonky. All right, well, we tried it, so we'll have to do it the other way. Maybe. Yeah. Well, let's keep playing, actually. Is it because it's warping? I'm trying to figure out what's causing these lines. And I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't like them, though. I'm sure of that. Mm-hmm. They are ugly. See, there's just those textures. I got them all right. Yeah. If I get rid of polygon of this mosaic rotation, it's 0. No. It's just creating weird. Got the blend down. It should be all right. Let's just look at the one base color. Right. No. And scale of 1. No. It's just stretching. Okay. We're just going to go back then and flat, 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 and flat, and it's doing it there too, actually, isn't it? What happened there? Oh, UV. What have I done? Oh, I know what I've done. Right. But that's not sand, that's the rock. What the fuck? Oh, sand. There we go. Okay, so we're back to that cube looks right. Just gonna delete this fucking thing. Get out of there. Go away. Okay, we're back to that looks right. And it's stretching when it's doing the geometry node pull, and I'm trying to make it not do that, but we'll give it another minute and then we'll just ignore it for right now. Okay, 0. Yeah, and here we're not getting it at all, which is annoying. If we go to object, let's just do it a little bit at a time. Excuse me. The weird thing is it's doing it on the other one. Oh, because it's pulling the UVs from the other one. All right, I can live with that, I think. Or, let me just test, see if I'm right. Because we're still getting stretches here, which I don't like. Okay. Yeah. Let's come to here, grab our object, turn this off. Tab A, U, cube projection. Turn it back on. Do I have UVs? Yes, that's what it was. Cool. Good to fix. The same with that one's already got it still. This one, let's see. Turn it off. Tab A, U, Smart UV project, for sure. Turn it back on. It's picking up the UVs from the underlying object when it's adding more geometry for the snow. And those underlying objects did not have UVs. So that was why. I knew we'd get it. Yep, there we go. That's cool. Yay. There was much rejoicing. And we'll just come back to our sand. And then scale, go back to 12, which is what we were at before. Yeah. Yep, that looks good. We got a lot of sand. Is it too much sand? It might be too much sand. This is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be dealing with forever. It's like, is it enough? Is it too much? What's it look right? But we're just going to spend 2 minutes on it, and then we're going to jump into adding a sky because we're just getting near the end now. We're going to try using the same settings we did for the one in the background because it worked reasonably well. This bad boy here, thickness of minus 0.055. Not bad, actually. I actually do not hate it. Let's go a little bit bigger. Minus 0.045. Yep, cool. We have some sand. It's not the most exciting camera angle, but hey, save. World, HDR, import, 1040. Let's try it. Add the background. I don't hate it. Angle 60, 120, 180. No. 240. No. 300. Got a nice beam, cross beam there. Which side do we want to hit it on? So we're kind of in this range here. We want to kind of go like that. Yep. Coming to the end, making a crystal ruin that's been covered in sand. And I'm actually just going to change this to sand. I think I don't. The pink's getting on my nerves. Yep. It's going to be just straight sand dune right there. Cool. And I'm just going to move this bad boy. To block that bit of the HDR I don't like. Cool. And yeah, that's cool. Hey, people showing up right at the end, but you know, good to see you. That's looking cool. Mm-hmm. We might need to do a little something for a subject, but I don't know. I think I kind of covered the topic I wanted to cover, which was getting this thing laid out. It's looking pretty good. I think it's working for me. I think I might like that as a better camera angle. Yeah, I definitely do. Let's make it a little wider though. I have no idea. Camera, lens 35. Yeah, maybe. Well, let's go to 40. And just a bit. Yeah, something like that. It's cool. Focus on this thing in the background. And yeah. Looking not bad. I like it. Sand's feeling reasonably distributed. We're still seeing some of the interesting stuff around it. Cool. All right. So if we look at it, that's kind of what our initial scene was. We added the sand on top using a snow generator. We ripped up these forms just to make them feel old, and I think it worked. I'm liking it. I think we're in pretty good shape. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate everybody hanging out, coming in. I'll be back again tomorrow with another one. I'm going to definitely be pushing more into these crystal ship shapes this week, I think. And probably I'll explain what the hell's going on in the world too, but you know, that goes with it. All right, folks. Have a great day. Go make some cool stuff, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.